Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Voices of Motivation Conversations that Inspire. I'm your host, Smitha, and today we are diving into a topic that connects deeply to what we discussed in our last episodes on gratitude. So, we often talk about being thankful, but how do we fully appreciate the present? So, here to share our wisdom, as always, is my dear friend, Siona Xavier. Welcome back, Siona. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Smitha. I'm thrilled to be here again. So, this topic of mindfulness is so essential. It's like the thread that brings everything together in our lives. It grounds us in the here and now, making every experience richer and more meaningful. So, practicing mindfulness actually helps us feel a deeper, more authentic sense of gratitude because we are fully tuned in into the present moment. So, embracing it for all it has to offer.
Great, great. Absolutely, Siona. So we have talked about being grateful for what we have and even for what we hope to have as well, right? But you have often mentioned that living in the moment is a key part of truly experiencing the gratitude. So can you share why mindfulness is so important in our day-to-day lives?
Of course, Smita. So, I think mindfulness is like an invitation we truly live.
Mm,
Instead of just getting through life, life is constantly unfolding around us. But
mm,
it's easy to miss it when our minds are racing from one thing to the next, either worrying about the future or replaying the past. So, when we practice mindfulness, we bring our focus back to what's
yeah.
actually in front of us, the real tangible moments that makes up our lives. So it's about allowing ourselves to fully experience the present, whether that's the beauty of nature, a heartfelt conversation, or even a challenge we are facing. And this in turn makes life feels more fuller and more rewarding.
Great, great. That's such a powerful reminder. So, it's easy to get distracted by our thoughts and worries. So, how does mindfulness helps us better appreciate the life?
So, Smita, mindfulness is like a gentle anchor
Hmm.
that holds us steady in the present moment.
Yeah.
So, it allows us to hit pause and really take in what's around us, moment by moment.
Hmm.
So, when we are mindful, even
Hmm.
simple things like a warm cup of tea, a cool breeze, a beautiful sunset can become
Hmm.
sources of joy.
Yes.
So, we notice the details that we otherwise outlook.
Yeah.
So just imagine you're listening to a favorite song
Hmm.
and letting every note resonate with you instead
Hmm.
of letting it just be background noise.
Yeah.
So that's what mindfulness does for us every day into our life. So it's a way of appreciating the little things, which then adds up to a big sense of fulfillment and peace.
Great. That's very beautiful, Siona. It sounds like mindfulness is something we can all practice every day. But for those who find it very hard to stay in the present moment, so what advice would you give to those people, to the audiences?
So I would say start small and keep it simple. So
Okay.
mindfulness doesn't mean we have to stop everything we are doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about being fully engaged in what we're already doing. So begin by setting aside just a few moments throughout the day to
Mm-hmm.
pause and take a deep breath. Notice your surroundings,
Mm-hmm.
tune into your senses, and just be aware of what's happening. Whether you're sipping your morning coffee or going for a walk, try
Mm-hmm.
to be fully present in that experience. So, over time, it becomes more natural. Even a little bit each day can make a huge difference.
Great, great. So thank you for this wonderful insight, Siona. Mindfulness seems like such a simple and transformative practices. So before we
Yes.
wrap up, what's one message you would like to leave to our listeners with?
So I'd say let's remind ourselves that
Hmm.
life is happening right now, in this moment.
Yes.
The past is gone and
Yeah.
the future is yet not come. All we truly have is the present, and it's up to us to make the most of it. So embrace each moment, however small or ordinary it may seem, because
Hmm.
these moments are what creates the bigger picture of our lives. So, living mindfully means we are not just passing through life, we are fully experiencing it and appreciating what it unfolds.
Great. Such an inspiring word, Siona. Thank you so much for sharing this perspective with us today. And now it's time for our rapid fire inspiration. So ready for a quick round?
Always ready.
Great. So all right. The first word is presence. How do you go with it?
So, I would say awareness. So, being fully tuned in to whatever is happening right here, right now.
Great. So next word, gratitude.
Appreciation, because of finding value in the simple everyday blessings that makes life so meaningful.
Wonderful. So and lastly, balance.
I would resonate it with peace because it's that sense of calm that comes when we are aligned with the present, no
Hmm.
matter what's going on around us.
Yes. Great. Beautiful answers as always, Siona. So I'm sure these reflections gives us all something to think about. And that wraps us today's episode of Voices of Motivation, Conversations that Inspire. Thank you, Siona, for joining us and for your insights on mindfulness today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Smitha. It was wonderful to discuss this with you, and I really hope it encourages everyone to pause, breathe, and savor each moment.
Sure, definitely it's gonna be. And thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for tuning in today. Remember, life happens in the present moment. So let's embrace it and make the most of it. So join us next time for another inspiring conversation. So until then, take care and stay present. Thank you so much. Have a great day.